What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be jumping into the Fusion Android 13 stage of the Ultimate Red Zone here. We've already beat the stage with the LR Gods. Obviously this stage, because the last two phases of this fight are against an AGL enemy, the best strat is just to load up on tech units and hop in. So with the LR Gods team, it's really not that difficult to beat this event. But I wanted to try and challenge myself and see if we could possibly beat it without relying on the LR Gods. So we have got this 200% Android team that we have brought in here. Seems fitting, Androids v Androids, right? Okay, so I think starting out, we're definitely going to want to keep the AGL Super 17 on rotation. He's going to be one of our main slot 1 units that we want to have around. Because, you know, obviously his damage reduction is going to be getting pretty insane as the fight goes on. So we'll definitely keep him on rotation. Obviously the Tech Android 17, the Super 17 doesn't link with him because they have the same name. But I may even consider keeping them on rotation together during the final fight. Or maybe just on opposite rotations might be better. During the next two phases, since they're both going to be AGL, might be a smart idea. I know they have a super attack effect. They just recover HP and reduce. I thought that they sealed or stunned as well. I guess not. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and continue to focus on the STR guy here. I always forget these androids' names. Okay, and then, yeah, we might as well just focus on STR the entire time. Is this a 14 and 15, I believe? Androids 14 and 15? I'm not sure which one's which, though. I've only seen the Android 13 movie, like, once before, so... Okay, so we're getting our first few stacks in there. I think he needs to get hit 3 more times in order to fully stack up. Before he has his full damage reduction in the key that he is allotted. Okay, so they are tanking perfectly fine in the first turn here, which is good. I want to say the next Android 13, I can't remember if they have Ki Blast Supers or not. I am going into this blind. This is my very first attempt with this team. So we are going to be seeing, you know, how they perform. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to hold up in this, you know, in this fight. In order to get... Yeah, in order to get these guys transformed in a perfect cell as quick as possible, I'm just going to leave them both on rotation for now. I think it's the best strategy. How are our defense stats looking? 180, 190. Are they getting a little bit of... Oh, yeah, we definitely need to do it like this. Okay. Okay, so we're definitely going to finish off... What is that? Android 14. And then 15 we will... have to focus on after. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we are able to get the ultimate super attack there with Cell, which is good. Obviously, he's going to be hitting a lot harder when we do that. Okay, so yeah, it looks like this first phase is really not that threatening compared to some of the other first phases of these Red Zone fights. So that's good to see. Yeah, I guess that's good because it's going to give us time to just set up our rotation safely without, you know, taking too much damage or anything. Alright, a very nice 5.9 million attack stat. Sweet. These enemies have somewhat large health pools. It's a little bit surprising. Okay, so obviously we are going to save that. We are definitely not going to use that active skill yet. That's a free Ghost Usher right there. That's basically going to help us no-item this. I did bring a Whis along, so we can use a Whis at some point if we need to, but ideally I want to try to avoid that, if possible. Let me see. I know that they have nuking passive. I can't remember if it's from selecting Tech Orbs specifically, or just Orbs. Okay, so it's just, it doesn't matter what Orbs. Okay, so as long as they get Key Spheres. Okay, so then how do we get the most? I guess it is still Tech Orbs that makes the most sense here. So we'll do the 6 Tech Orbs for them. And then I'm trying not to select too many Type Orbs just because I don't want the Dokkan gauge to overfill. I do want to try and wait to get the Dokkan attack for the very final phase if we can. I've got my active skill animations on, so if we do any active skills later, we should be able to see those. And then, obviously, transformation animations. There's no way to toggle those on or off yet. Those just kind of happen. Alright, sweet. We are tanking just fine there. And now we're fully built up with Super 17 as well. But yeah, so we're going to see 2 transformations next turn. We're going to see 18 get sucked on twice. Pause. Oh, it's 17 actually. 18's not till next rotation after this. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if we're gonna... We have the Tech Super 17 on rotation. We may leave him on rotation and float off one of the cells. Because next time they come around, they're gonna transform into the perfect form cell anyway. So we may just do this. Oh yeah, and there's no attacks in the last slot there. This is definitely the smartest way to go about it. The key is garbage. That's unfortunate to see. Definitely not what I want to observe. Yeah, I'm a little worried about what could happen to us this turn if we're not careful. Okay. Hopefully he gets an additional super attack. Does the friend have any additionals in his kit? Oh, he's got full additional. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do that, and then we should be able to get a super attack with ours. There we go. Okay, very good. So yeah, you know, something I've noticed over the years of playing this game is that when your unit has the ability to additional in their kit somewhere, but it's like a chance to additional. Okay, and we do get the additional super attack here. I was going to say that when your first attack for the turn is a normal attack, I feel like they have a heightened chance to additional super. It happens to me so often that I'm like, you know, units that even have just like maybe 10% additional in their, you know, in their kit, or 20% additional, something like that, and then they never additional super for me. Whenever I get a turn where I'm not able to select the proper amount of key spheres, and then they, you know, they're only able to get a normal attack, more times than not, they'll get the additional super there for me too. I don't know what it is about that. Comment below and let me know if you guys have experienced the same thing. Because I hope I'm not crazy in saying that. I really feel like there is some truth to that. I would love for somebody to be able to like data mine that for proof, because it feels so true. Anyways, so this is going to be a pretty solid defensive rotation for us. Oh yeah, and with all those orbs selected, my goodness, let's see what our stats are looking like. Yeah, 380k defense. They're going to be sitting pretty. We're just 1 key shy of the 18 key super there. That's a little unfortunate. That's okay, though. Maybe we can get an additional super with him. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to tank this just fine. We've got 70% damage reduction up, so we should be perfectly fine here. Oh, my! That's definitely more than I wanted to see. I guess, okay, so in order to tank perfectly for double digits, he's going to need the defense raise on super first. So that is good to know. We'll keep that in mind going through the next fight, too, considering that phase is going to be hitting even harder than this one. So... Supering out the gate slot 1 like that is so mean. I know some of these enemies have like guaranteed spots that they kind of super... It's not random, you know? They super in the exact same spots every time. I don't know if that's one of them. Because I know like in the Lord Slug fight, as soon as you face off against that very first physical Lord Slug, he's guaranteed to super you in the first slot. So I'm not sure if this Android 13 has that same effect or not. I will have to pay attention to that as I play this stage more. Because that could definitely be helpful if you have units, you know, like the Android 19 and 20 there that have a good chance to nullify it. I actually wasn't even paying attention if it was a Ki Blast super or not, to know if they will be able to nullify something like that. So, whoops. Okay, so this is looking decent. I don't think our defense is high enough to fully tank, so hopefully we don't get super attacked, but I know we can at least tank somewhat decently. Because we've got type advantage, and a little bit of damage reduction as well, so... Okay, 3 million attack stats, not the worst. We're able to get the crit there too, that's helpful. Okay, and we are taking a super attack after we've supered, so that's good. Oh, okay, so that should be a Ki Blast super. Yeah, we did definitely take a little bit of damage there, my goodness. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to no-item this. I'm probably going to sacrifice the no-item run here and just use a Whis on the next fight. I'm just getting a little nervous with how hard we're getting hit through like our strongest defensive units on the team. It looks like we would have to probably just rely on dodging outright in order to be able to tank, you know, and survive with no items against this last Fusion Android 13. So we probably will end up using an item, but we'll see, because we still have access to the Ghost Usher ability here with, you know, with the tech androids. Okay, so we'll put them first slot, or the Super 17 first slot, and then we'll grab all these orbs with them, so they will definitely finish him off if he hasn't already been finished off. And then I'm just gonna, I don't even need a super attack in that final slot because he's gonna die for sure. So we'll just get these type orbs to get the Dokkan gauge a little closer and to get a little more healing. Okay, luckily we didn't get supered there. That would have been really annoying to have to deal with the extra damage there. So yeah, it's almost looking like it would have been a better idea to have the tech androids here on the opposite rotation, because if you're able to get consistently, you know, 10, 11 orbs with them every turn, they're going to be tanking really well because they have like 400k defense and type advantage. So that would certainly be looking better than the Super 17's, what, 200k defense. And he's got an active skill here as well. I believe it's an attack. Yeah, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, lowers attack and defense, which I don't think it will lower the attack and defense because he can't be lowered, right? Okay, so yeah, this is the first turn where I'm really nervous about our defense, and we may end up needing to use an item here just to make sure that we don't die. But first things first, let's go ahead and launch this active skill. The ultimate hair flip, I like to call it. Such a sick little animation there with the hair flip. Very metal from Super 17. Okay, nice. We did a little decent chunk there. Oh, actually, that little, like, orb effect that showed on his, you know, up on the enemy at the top, there was, like, a little flash over his character. I don't think... that might have been from his attack and defense actually being lowered from that. I'm not sure how that works with active skills, if they're unable to be affected by that stuff from super attacks. So maybe he was lowered? I'm not sure. Okay, so now's the time when we decide, do I want to try and go for the no item run, or do I want to just pop one of my Whis here to be safe? Because there's a lot of attacks in the middle slot there. I don't know if you can, if he cancels dodge is the thing. I did not go into this stage fully prepared to know if he cancels dodge or not. Obviously, we raise our attack and defense on super, and we can get multiple supers per turn, but I'm not sure, because if he super attacks us in the wrong way here, we could just die. So let's go ahead and risk it. This is our first attempt for the day, so we will have more attempts coming later. That we can always just use the item if we need. Let's go ahead and risk it for the biscuit on this first one and see if we can no item it. And we're able to get ultra supers with everyone there. Okay, luckily no super out the gate. That's really, really good. $8 million. My goodness, this guy is so impressive. He hits so hard once he gets transformed to this final phase. He's also linking up really, really well with the physical LR cell there. Nice, and a double 8 million attack stat. You love to see that. Triple. Oh, nice. And we're just up to 9 million now. Okay, very, very good. I guess I'll take that. Okay, so obviously we're tanking normals fine. I'd kind of feel the most comfortable if he's supered right here rather than... Yeah, because I don't think this physical LR cell could tank a super. After that triple super attack, our defense was probably high enough to tank a super attack, but I don't think that this cell is going to have what it takes. That's very helpful, though. Being able to get the double defense raise here with 2 super attacks is really, really helpful with him. And we are going to have to tank a super. Okay, I think we're dead here. I don't know if we tank this. We have like 500k. We barely survived. Wow. Okay, I guess we had like 150k left. We had a little more than I thought. Well, that's good. So we tanked it. That was the only goal, right? We just needed to tank it. Okay, so then here this is our last possible opportunity to use this. Because obviously we can only use it when the enemy is above 35% HP. So we have to use our little Ghost Usher here. But yeah, thinking about it now, it definitely would be better to have the Android 17 and 18 on the opposite rotation, because we don't really need the Ghost Usher on the rotation that we have the Super 17, because we can tank anything on this turn perfectly fine. So having them split between 2 opposite rotations would probably make this team stronger and make each rotation like individually, you know, more capable. So I do want to get the Dokkan attack with them. So we're going to put them first slot. It's unfortunate that we're only able to get... No, I guess we can get the 8 orbs here. But we're not getting... What do they get with the rainbow orbs again? I need to see. They get an addition... Oh, it's just an additional 1 key with the rainbow orbs. Okay. So then... Okay, so then let's just go ahead and grab the 8 orbs with them to get their full stack on their passive. And then that way their attack can hit as hard as possible here. And then we need to get a type orb, I think, in order to get the Dokkan attack. And then hopefully this will pop the Dokkan attack for us. It didn't! Uh-oh. That's not good. It looks like we needed to get those tech orbs with them in order to pop the Dokkan attack. Well, I really wanted the Dokkan attack so that we could have done a ton of damage here with them. That's good that they got the additional super. But then also we would have got a fat heal, and we would have sealed our victory for sure with the no item run. We wouldn't have had anything to worry about. So now we're going to have to kind of hope that the RNG works out in our favor next turn. Okay, I guess that's good. We were gifted with a crit and an additional there, so that helps. But my god, we got so unlucky with the Dokkan attack not popping. I really should have just selected those tech orbs. That's kind of my bad. Oh. But then there's this. So we've got our active skills with the perfect cells. Okay, well, we can't complain about that. They don't link together, so it's okay to leave them on the ends. Let's go ahead and rage. Let's do it. So I think the rage here is actually going to allow us to win with no items for free here. Let's see. I guess it's just going to depend how much damage this rage mode actually does here for us. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we're able to get 2 super attacks out of 3, not the third one. Can we set up for next turn? Doesn't even look like we can do that. Okay. We'll do that. We've got like 2 million. Okay, if we keep the crits coming, we should be fine. That's very good. This full power about to explode cell is the funniest looking character to me. Oh, nice, and an additional super. This might finish him off right here, actually. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we were able to no-item Fusion Android 13. We didn't even need the Dokkan attack. Wow. I guess that just shows the power of this Androids team. They're very, very impressive. Lots of good utility there. We never even had to dodge a super attack or nullify a super attack. Though I don't think we would have been able to, except for in that first turn, because I don't think that the Android 13 had Ki Blast supers. So, but yeah, that is the Fusion Android 13 no item. Sweet. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw in this one, then come be a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. We are trying our best to get to 77 subscribers before the end of the 7-year anniversary. So smack that red subscribe button. Do it right now. That would help me out so much. I would greatly appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!